You're watching Vnews Bulletin. I'm Vnews presenting you today top stories as usual.
National Assembly Chairman holds talks with Singaporean counterpart. Vietnam Blockchain Association makes debut. And later on, alcohol in the hearts of Tuyên Quang people.
As part of his working visit to the United States, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính met with San Francisco mayor, U.S. scientists and businessmen and attended several other activities on May 17 local time.
Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính met with Mayor of the City and County of San Francisco, London Bridge, on May 17 morning U.S. time. Prime Minister Chính said Vietnam identifies San Francisco, where many Vietnamese people are living in, as a key area to promote relations between localities of the two countries. He suggested the two sides cooperate in human resource training and healthcare capacity improvement and encourage their enterprises to cooperate in investment and business. Mayor London Bridge said she wants to learn about Vietnam's measures to mobilize people to actively participate in the pandemic fight, especially in the vaccination drive. The same day, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính met Deputy Mayor of International Affairs of Los Angeles, Nina Hachichian, in San Francisco. Nina said Los Angeles is looking forward to setting up a twin relationship with Hanoi and opening more direct flights to Vietnam. Prime Minister Chính proposed the two sides foster ties in economics, culture, science, technology, digital transformation, and climate change adaptation. He asked the deputy mayor to pay more attention to the investment of Vietnamese companies in her city and informed her on Vietjet's plan to open a direct air route to Los Angeles. Attending the Vietnam-U.S. Trade, Investment and Tourism Promotion Conference themed Rediscovering Vietnam in San Francisco, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính affirmed that economic, investment, trade, and science education cooperation is an important pillar in the bilateral relationship. The Prime Minister called on foreign investors, including those from the U.S., to continue to cooperate with Vietnam in tourism in the spirit of harmonized benefits, shared risks. At the event, Vietnamese businesses discussed with U.S. partners potential goods and services that can be imported to Vietnam and business investment opportunities in the U.S. Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính has lauded overseas Vietnamese in general and those in the U.S. in particular for their contributions to the homeland, as well as the Vietnam-U.S. ties. At a meeting with representatives of the Vietnamese community in San Francisco, Chính reiterated that the party and state have always regarded overseas Vietnamese as an integral part and an impulse for national development. Expats expressed their delight at the socio-economic achievements of the homeland. They also raised proposals on streamlining investment procedures to make it easier for them to contribute to the nation. Later the same day, Prime Minister Chính and his entourage left San Francisco for Hanoi, concluding his trip to the U.S. to attend the ASEAN-U.S. Special Summit and make visits to the U.S. and the United Nations.
On May 18th, National Assembly Chairman Vương Đình Huệ hosted a welcome ceremony and then held talks with the Speaker of the Singaporean Parliament, Tan Chuan Zin, who is paying an official visit to Vietnam.
Welcoming Speaker Tan Chuan Zin, National Assembly Chairman Huệ thanked him for his participation in the opening ceremony of the 31st SEA Games held on May 12 by the host Vietnam. At the talks, the two leaders agreed that amid complicated developments in the world, the two countries need to strengthen their cohesion and cooperation more closely. The cooperation between two parliaments should be further enhanced, they said, adding that this would help promote the strategic partnership between two countries. Agreeing with the proposals of the Vietnamese top legislator, the Singaporean speaker said, when the COVID-19 epidemic is under control, the two countries have many opportunities to boost their cooperation in various sectors. Following the talks, the two leaders signed a cooperation agreement between two parliaments. Earlier on the same day, the Singaporean Parliament delegation paid tribute to President Ho Chi Minh at his mausoleum and visited his still house.
On May 18th, received Greek President Katerina Sakellaropoulou, who is on a 4-day official visit to Vietnam at the invitation of President Nguyễn Xuân Phúc.
At the meeting, Chairman Hui expressed his delight at the growing friendships and all-round partnership between Vietnam and Greece. He thanked the Greek Parliament for ratifying the free trade agreement between EU and Vietnam, suggesting that it has done the action on EU-Vietnam Investment Protection Agreement, as well as the removal of the yellow card on Vietnamese fisheries sector. For her part, President Sakellaropoulou pointed to potential for bilateral cooperation in history and culture. She agreed with the Vietnamese top legislator's proposal to beef up bilateral trade, saying her visit aims to further beef up bilateral partnership and that the bilateral double taxation avoidance agreement and maritime transportation agreement will be signed soon.
The Vietnam Blockchain Association was launched in the capital city of Hanoi on May 17, the first official legal entity specializing in the field of blockchain technology.
The Vietnam Blockchain Association will gather blockchain research and application enthusiasts throughout Vietnam. It aims to promote the nation's digital economy in order to mark Vietnam's position on the world technology map. Vietnam has been focusing on researching and applying blockchain, a form of data storage and transmission technology using encryption. Due to its transparency in data sharing, high confidentiality, and trustworthiness, blockchain is being used in many industries, such as finance, logistics, and retail.
Vietnam exported 22,500 tons of rice to the EU for nearly $18 million in the first quarter of 2022, roughly a fourfold increase in both volume and value compared to the same period last year, thanks to the preferential tariffs enjoyed under the EU-Vietnam Free Trade Agreement.
In the first 4 months of this year, over 30,000 tons of Vietnamese rice were shipped to EU nations, earning the country some $23 million, according to the Ministry of Industry and Trade's Agency of Foreign Trade. Italy rose to the top of EU importers, with spending on Vietnamese rice surging 26-fold year-on-year. Other major buyers included Germany, France, the Netherlands, and Sweden. Under the EU-Vietnam Free Trade Agreement, the EU is committed to purchasing 80,000 tons of rice annually from Vietnam, which will enjoy zero duties in 3 to 5 years. The shipments include 30,000 tons of milled rice, 20,000 tons of unmilled rice, and 30,000 tons of fragrant rice.
On the occasion of the birthday of President Ho Chi Minh, join us on a trip to visit the northern mountainous province of Tuyên Quang, the capital of the liberation and whose people and local authorities have followed the late president's teaching to promote solidarity and spared no effort to develop a prosperous province. For local people, images of the beloved Uncle Ho remained in their hearts and minds.
In the memory of Ho Ngọc, an 85-year-old man in Tân Lập village in Tân Trào commune, Uncle was a great and homely person. Despite his busy schedule as head of the country, he spent time with soldiers and farmers, encouraging them to boost production.
Uncle Ho built an embankment so that the fields would be dry. At the time, we did not know he was Uncle Ho. He was the eldest in the revolutionary delegation to Tuyên Quang, so we called him Sir Kẻ, an old person, and Sir Revolutionary Kẻ.
Lang Sao village in Sơn Dương district of Thành commune was selected as the first destination for Uncle Ho, the party's central committee, and the government to lead the National Resistance War in 1947.
At the time, villagers were facing extreme difficulty. There was nothing but cassava and sweet potato for Uncle Ho.
During the Resistance War, Uncle lived and worked in Tuyên Quang province for 6 years, where he and the party's Central Committee organized many important meetings and made decisions that led to a landslide victory over the invaders.
Each historical site and revolutionary base will go down in history, highlighting the contributions of Tuyên Quang's ethnic minority people to the country's revolutionary war.
Following Uncle Ho's teachings, the local party committee and people joined hands to build Tuyên Quang into a locality boasting style development in the northern mountainous area. It now has 54 new style rural areas and posts over $2,000 in per capita gross regional domestic product.
Đinh Thị Như Quỳnh, a cyclist from the Mueang ethnic group, has won the first gold medal for Vietnamese cycling team at the ongoing SEA Games 31.
Quỳnh finished her race in the cross-country event on May 16th with a time of 1 hour, 18 minutes and 5 seconds, leaving her Malaysian rivals Natasha Soon and Nus Assyria behind. She said the goal holds significant meaning for her, as it is the first time she has completed in her hometown of Hòa Bình.
I'm very happy and proud to win a gold medal for Vietnam. On a personal level, I have defended my goal. I put in a great effort and was determined to win.
On May 17, in the men and women's cross-country relay, the Vietnamese team completed the 20.8-kilometer race, only 34 seconds behind their Malaysian counterparts, and picked up the silver. Cycling events will continue in Hòa Bình province on May 19th, with road races still to come.
Beyond the away-inspiring opening ceremony, SEA Games 31 has left an overwhelming impression on spectators and international friends by encouraging people to use eco-friendly and reusable products.
In a bid to reduce plastic waste at the region's largest sporting event, 100,000 non-commercial aluminum water bottles were handed over to the Natural Resources and Environment Media Central for athletes and fans at all venues. The move aims to promote a message about environmental protection.
So this is why we are working with Monterey to introduce to the consumers more water in cans, coming out to the stadiums, enjoying the games and drinking some water in cans. So thank you.
The Ministry of Natural Resources and Environment has kicked off a wide range of programs to raise the public awareness about environmental protection. Waste is collected by volunteers after the events are completed.
An e-handbook has been developed that helps athletes with measures to cut plastic waste.
In particular, a transfer gifts campaign is being held at stadiums and other venues, where fans who voluntarily collect rubbish are given a small gift made from recycled materials.
I hope this initiative will be carried out at other events.
At Southeast Asia's largest sporting event, a Green SEA Games 31 will make a significant contribution to raising people's awareness about reducing plastic waste and optimizing resources by recycling.
And that's the end of our bulletin. Thank you for being here with us. We hope to see you again soon.